But then when you also have the offensive line that does run block like the Bears' offensive line does, it gives him a chance to be even more explosive than what he does. With Caleb's mobility, Ben Johnson's sequencing and how he sets up the plays and the play structure, Kyle Monangai is going to continue to get really good looks in favorable opportunities and situations. And so if the Bears continue to be one of the best offensive lines in football, especially in the NFC North, he doesn't need everything to be creative for him to be productive, but having an offensive line that also creates for him is going to be great. But I think there are some things that he's going to have to prove to show that he can be a running back one. And even if he doesn't, we'll talk about the worst case. Worst case is that DeAndre Swift is still going to be a 10 to 12 touch guy for you. But I think overall, like, the explosiveness is there. He's shown enough that he can create 15 to 25 yards and scares defenses on those big drives. The passing down value he brings as well. He's improved as a wide receiver. He is a dual threat guy there. He's also a solid pass protector as well. And so if he's going to be a running back one, he has to continue to do that. The durability with volume. This is a big thing for people in the NFL. As the volume goes up and your touches goes up, do you stay durable over the course of the season, or do you start missing some games or take some time off in regards to that? And then he's going to have to continue to separate himself from DeAndre Swift, right? DeAndre Swift, we've seen what he's done, especially when the Bears improved their offensive line. Kyle Monangai is still going to split those touches, no doubt, but he's going to have to continue to kind of separate himself into what he does in production from what DeAndre Swift does in production. And I think in regards to this, like, the best case scenario, like I said, is that Kyle Monangai shows that he can be a tone-setting running back one in that. Like, this is a guy that doesn't just take the carries and that because of injury or DeAndre Swift being out, that you start seeing that balance in him and how many snaps he's out there versus DeAndre Swift start to change over the course of the season. If you start seeing that, then yeah, I think there's certain signs that Kyle Monangai can be a running back one. And like I said, I think at the end of it, the worst scenario for Kyle Monangai, based off what we've seen right now, is he becomes a part of your running back rotation. He's a dual threat running back that's in a double-headed monster scenario, which isn't bad. Like, that's still not a thing that's a knock on him or his career. It's kind of where the NFL is right now. You want multiple running backs, right? But the question is can he be the running back that you trust as the running back one? Kyle Monangai's path to running back one is real. And I think that it is an opportunity for that. Keep the ball secure, win early in downs, continue being that guy that's hard to take down, continue being a dual threat, and we could see Kyle Monangai very much so be the player that we talked about, him breaking out in 2025, right along with the Colson Lovelands and Luther Burtons and stuff like that. And we'll see. And I don't know if that does enough to say that the Bears don't need to make another acquisition at running back in the offseason. We'll see what happens there. But don't overlook Kyle Monangai. That's all I really want to say and get in this. Do not overlook Kyle Monangai and what he can turn into this year.